Hi everyone. Most of us work very hard to present quality content, whether it's in spoken or written form. We work very hard to present it in the most powerful and relevant way possible, and we should. But most of us don't ever think about what I would call the almost invisible impact that anticipation and expectation have on the content that we're presenting. Let me give you an example. Now you need to imagine, and you need to do your best at this, because I'm not a Chris Rock impersonator, but I want you to imagine that we're sitting in a comedy club and Chris walks onto the stage and he looks out at us and he says, "Have you ever thought about how dumb people are?" I want you to hear that in his voice, don't hear it in my voice. And people start laughing immediately. They start like cracking up. We are dumb. He's so right. And then he says, "No, I mean, we're seriously dumb." And more people start smiling, more people start laughing. And they're like, he's right. We're so dumb. And then he finally says, "We're so dumb, they have to write instructions on toothpaste." And the crowd goes crazy. They're in hysterics. They're all thinking, he's so right. They do put instructions on toothpaste, man. Oh my goodness, we're so stupid, we're idiots. Now what just happened? Anticipation and expectation made Chris Rock funny. But is Chris Rock actually funny? I think he is. I laugh almost every time I see him in any skit or in any movie or in any kind of stand-up routine. Even in interviews, he makes me laugh. But he's even funnier because I expect him to be funny. Let me show you what I mean. Imagine that I walk up on the stage and I say, "Have you ever thought about how dumb people are?" The people in the audience wouldn't start smiling and laughing. They would start to look at me critically and they would think, this guy better be funny. And then I would say, no, I'm serious. I mean, we're seriously dumb. And the audience would look at me and think, we get the point. People are dumb. Now get to your point, dummy. And then I finally say the big line. We're so dumb, they have to put instructions on toothpaste. And the response is nothing. Maybe a courtesy laugh or two. Besides that, all you can hear is crickets in the background. The audience doesn't applaud. What happened? Everybody's sitting there thinking, that's it? Toothpaste? You come here to this comedy club and all you want to talk about is toothpaste? We can't wait for the next act. This person's lame. Get him out of here. I used the same exact jokes that Chris Rock did, and I got a different response. Now, let me give you the disclaimer. That's not an actual Chris Rock joke. If you thought it was the worst joke ever, it's probably because I just made it up off the top of my head. But my point is this. Anticipation and expectation change everything about your content, even when your content doesn't change at all. And it's not just true in the world of comedy. I would say it's true in all sorts of arenas of life. Let me give you business and marketing as an example. Seth Godin is one of my favorite authors. He's one of my favorite bloggers. But sometimes I've noticed something happen, something that's very interesting. Seth Godin is just a normal human. I know it's just shock to some people. But he has good days and bad days. He has days where his ideas seem amazing and other days where his ideas seem like, it's not too bad. It's okay. But this is the interesting thing that happens. When Seth Godin posts an average post, just an average idea, a bazillion people still share it, tweet about it, tell their mother and their brother about it. Is it because the post was that awesome? No. It was just average. But because Seth Godin wrote the post, it carries this level of expectation and anticipation that causes us to feel that post is better than it really is. If I took the same exact post, I took Seth Godin's name off and I put the name Joe Schmo on it, I guarantee you I would have an extremely difficult time to even get the same people that already tweeted about it with Seth Godin's name to tweet the same thing when it has Joe Schmo's name on it. Now, is Seth Godin an awesome thinker and writer? I think he is. Does usually he present ideas that are above most bloggers' perspectives? I'd say yes. But we still need to realize that the power of anticipation and expectation is giving Seth Godin a leverage with his content that most average people, most bloggers straight out of the gate that no one knows, don't have at their disposal. So this is what we need to learn from this. We need to learn to focus on presenting good content, but we need to remember that without anticipation and expectation, the results of our content may be much less than we'd hoped for. So what are some ways that we could leverage anticipation and expectation, begin to use it for our benefit? These are 3 ways that I've thought of. The first way is to realize that anticipation and expectation comes from people's previous experience with your content. So that means, we're back to our original thought, we need to present good content. We need to do our best, and we need to do our best to do that consistently. There's no way around it. Anticipation and expectation is not going to suddenly take lame content and make it better. It might take good content and make it seem even better, but it's not magic. Sorry. So the first thing is we need to present great content consistently. Second thing is anticipation and expectation comes from not just the content itself, but from the package. So that means how you carry yourself, how you dress. You can see I really use that idea today. It comes from your posture, the way you speak, the way you write, but not only just from the way your physical package is, but the package of your blog or your website or your videos. It all impacts the you that people expect. And so you need to make sure that the you that you're presenting to people creates the anticipation and expectation that you're hoping for. The third thing, we need to realize that anticipation and expectation comes from what people have heard about you from others. What you say about yourself is all right, but what other people say about you really matters. If everyone hears that you are extremely funny, that you're so smart, that you're amazing at whatever, fill in the blank, and then they say, check out what he or she says, then people reading that are going to believe and expect you to be that. It's even more powerful if the others are the media that's talking about you. And so you need to start to think about not just your content, but how many people are sharing your content. And you need to get the people that already like your content, that already want more of it, to partner with you, to begin sharing that content, to create the anticipation and expectation for others and grow your following for you. It's your turn. If you have any other ideas and thoughts, you can put a comment right here on YouTube. You can go to my blog at recessionsolution.com and you can find this blog post and you can give me your thoughts. What are some other ways to harness anticipation and expectation? What have you seen others do? What have you done? I'd love to hear your responses. I'd love to even hear how you just take this idea and apply it. And I really appreciate when I get feedback like that. So thanks to those of you that have done that in the past. And now I'm going to ask you to do what I just told you to ask others to do. If you like this video, if it's been helpful for you to, if you like the content the way I present it, can you please share it? Tweet it, share it on Facebook, email people, get old-fashioned, call people. Look at you, I'm even doing the old-fashioned phone. Get on the phone, read them the URL, share it with others. Tell people, spread the word. Help people to know this content exists and that it's worth reading. Give them anticipation and expectation about what to get out of it. If you'd like to get updates, subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. Go to my blog at recessionsolution.com. You can sign up for blog updates, so you'll get updates whenever I talk about content marketing, content business, branding, marketing in general, crazy ideas off the top of my head about life, whatever. You'll get those updates. And you can also go to my blog and read more about my upcoming video course called Content Boosters, about how to take your average content and boost it up to a level so that it has more impact and is more engaging. And I've got some previews that you can sample to see what it's like. Even if you just want the free previews, you don't even have to ever take the course. You can get some samples. So that's it for today. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please share it. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.